Hi everyone.
Lewis Hamilton's performance this season hasn't been up to the standards that we are used to seeing from the seven-time champion. For the first time ever, Lewis is down 7-2 in the head-to-head qualifying battle with his teammate. This is something devastating for any F1 driver, let alone for a driver of the caliber of Lewis Hamilton. A lot of experts are speculating about the reasons behind this decline in Hamilton's performance this season, and here are my main three reasons why Hamilton's performance has been on a decline in 2024. First, confidence. Of course, we've seen that multiple times with different drivers before, and they always say in F1, you're as good as your last race. If you haven't been competitive or if you haven't been competing for a title for quite a while, you kind of lose some of your mojo or some of your confidence, which could result in getting beaten by your teammate. We've seen that with Vettel back in 2019, also with Ricciardo in 2021. Both drivers went up against young, fast drivers while driving challenging cars, and that ended up terribly for both drivers. Both lost their confidence, and we've seen what happened to Vettel later on and what happened to Daniel Ricciardo. Similarly, the same thing is happening to Lewis Hamilton at the moment. He's up against a fast, young driver. He has been driving a challenging car for the past few seasons. The only difference between Hamilton and the other two drivers is that Hamilton is slightly more stronger mentally, but it's good that he is leaving Mercedes at the end of the season. The second reason is Ferrari. As we all know, Lewis Hamilton is leaving Mercedes and he's joining the most prestigious F1 team on the grid, which is Ferrari, next season in 2025. And knowing that, Lewis doesn't need to care that much about the season, about the result, about what he has to achieve with Mercedes. For him, the season is probably a write-off, but knowing Lewis Hamilton, his competitive nature, maybe deep down he does care about qualifying at least. Maybe he doesn't care too much about the points. But at the same time, he's driving a challenging car up against a very fast young driver. And the third main reason, in my opinion, is George Russell. We have to give credit when credit is due. George has been on it this season, and we have to give him credit for that. Since he realized that Lewis Hamilton is leaving, he kind of needed to prove to the team that he is the number one driver now. He is the one who needs to take over from Lewis Hamilton, and whoever they bring in as a teammate for him, it wouldn't matter. For him, he is proving to them that he is the number one. They can bring Max Verstappen. He's telling them indirectly that you can bring another Lewis Hamilton, I'll beat him in the same car. And he's doing that successfully so far this season, but we have to keep in mind we're only at round 10 now out of 24, so it's a long season. The battle is not over, so he has to keep building on that momentum and keep beating Lewis Hamilton, so at the end of the season he can prove to the team that he is actually the number one driver moving forward. This is my analysis of why Lewis Hamilton's performance has been declining, but let me know in the comments below what you think so we can have a discussion. And as always, thanks for watching and follow for more.
And have an amazing weekend.